So are you using the right type of cocoa? Right, okay, so a lot of people are more aware of the fact that cocoa isn't as bad as we used to think. A lot of people associate cocoa with chocolate and therefore weight gain, heart disease, bad skin, and a lot of things like that. But in reality, a lot of studies have shown that the actual compound cocoa is actually incredibly good for our bodies and our health. And this is because it contains a large amount of antioxidants, polyphenols, and chemicals that are similar to the chemicals that are released when we fall in love. So it's also very good for our mental health and mood. However, there's a lot of confusion over whether to use cacao powder, spelled C-A-C-A-O, or cocoa powder, spelled C-O-C-O-A. So the main difference between these two types of cocoa powder are the first, so cacao powder, is produced by cold pressing and without the use of high temperatures, whereas with cocoa powder, higher temperatures, significantly higher temperatures are used in the process. And as a result of this, cocoa powder has a lot less antioxidants and minerals such as iron, zinc, in comparison to cacao powder. However, cocoa powder tends to be a lot cheaper than cacao nibs and cacao powder. And there is good reason for this because the processing of cacao powder is a lot more delicate and retains a lot more of the antioxidants. However, cocoa powder can still be beneficial if, when buying it, you look at the back of it carefully and make sure there's no added sugars, no added preservatives, and it is just the cocoa powder. It won't have as many antioxidants as cacao powder, but for the amount that you're paying, at least it's not doing you any harm, and it is doing you some good, but not as much as a cacao powder would. So what I use personally is this little sweet baby here. It's from Holland & Barrett. It's called organic cacao powder, so literally what it is. And it's cold pressed. It's a type of cocoa that I personally want to be adding to my smoothies or porridge in the morning. It's slightly pricey, but I do think that for quality and for good food and nutrition, you do need to pay a little bit more because it does take that little bit extra time. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. It's got a rich flavour to it and full of antioxidants. So yeah, it tastes amazing as well, and there's no added sugar in it. If you look at the back, it literally just says 100% organic cacao powder, and that's what we want, right? But no, it's just a personal favourite of mine. It lasts forever as well. I think I bought this nearly a year ago, and I only use a little bit of it because it's just so rich in flavour. But yeah.